A couple of things that I would advise, people to do is, a lot of people want to give like a multivitamin or something to their pet.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, if you're feeding an appropriately balanced fresh whole food diet, you don't necessarily need a really sort of aggressive broad spectrum multivitamin like something like you or I would take per se. And I would definitely recommend against giving your pet like any sort of human multivitamin supplements, unless you are instructed to do so by your veterinarian, or if it's part of a properly balanced recipe and there's a multivitamin that goes in it. It's fine then, but you definitely don't want to do that, because what you can wind up with, the biggest problem you can wind up with is like vitamin D toxicity, too much iron, because the problem, like we as people, so many people are running around vitamin D deficient. A lot of the supplement companies are now putting enormous amounts of vitamin D in their products, which is fine if you're a 120-pound human, not so much if you're a 12-pound dog.
Right.
So staying away from human supplements like that. And then the other thing is the reality is most sort of supplement type ingredients that would be looked at for people are going to be fine for dogs. It's just a dosing adjustment. And if you get a really good quality supplement made for pets, they're going to give you some dosing instructions on there that'll kind of keep you in the range that you need to be. Again, if you're buying human supplements, and from a supplement perspective, not a multivitamin perspective, but like, let's say that your dog has some liver issues and you wanted to put him on milk thistle or curcumin. You could go to the vitamin store and buy milk thistle or curcumin that's made for people, but you're going to need some guidance on knowing how to dose that. And that's, that's where your veterinarian comes in. That's where a holistic veterinarian comes in. You'll find a lot of that information in my book as well, The Ultimate Pet Health Guide. So there's some of that guidance in there also. But yeah, I think the biggest issue that people need to think about is dosing if they're going to use supplements that are not specifically labeled for animals.